Imagine it's your first month in Qatar. You're probably wondering, what's life really like here? Well, you're in the right place. Stick around and I'll walk you through some important things you need to know. Hi everyone, my name is Pearly Lilian and I've been living here in Doha City, Qatar for over 16 years now. Today's vlog is the second episode of our series for newcomers or expats living in Qatar. Last week, we talked about moving to Qatar, and today we're going to talk about what to expect on your first month here. The good, the surprising, and maybe a few challenges you didn't expect. I'll share my own experiences as well and give you some tips on how to adjust smoothly. By the way, if you're joining me for the first time, welcome to this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest vlogs. Now, let's get started. So, your first impressions. You'll probably feel like you've entered a whole new world. There are beautiful and modern skyscrapers everywhere, a mix of old and new cultures, and yes, that desert heat is no joke if you arrived here during summertime. The weather will definitely surprise you, especially if you're from a cooler climate. I remember stepping off the plane and thinking, wow, it feels like an oven. But don't worry, almost everything here is air-conditioned, from buses to malls. My tip, drink lots of water, and for ladies, a thick shawl can come in handy to cover your face when needed. Doha transforms dramatically after dusk, with the downtown area lighting up in a stunning display of colors. If you live in West Bay or Lusail City, you'll witness an enchanting transformation as the skyline comes alive. For months, I found myself in awe of the artistic brilliance of the lights here, and it's truly a spectacle to behold. One thing you'll notice right away is the cultural differences. Qatar is deeply rooted in its traditions, and respecting those traditions is very important. For example, dressing modestly is a must. Men and women are expected to cover their shoulders and knees, especially in public places. I remember one friend made the deliberate mistake of wearing shorts to a mall, and we got quite a few stares. Since then, we learned our lesson. Another thing you'll experience is the culture prayer, which happens 5 times a day. It's actually quite beautiful to behold people going to prayer rooms or praying in and around mosques. Just remember to be respectful and note that shops sometimes close during prayer times, so plan your errands accordingly. If you talk about culture, we can't skip the food. Arabic cuisine quickly became a favorite of mine when I first arrived in Qatar. The flavors are rich, the spices well balanced, and dishes like shawarma, hummus, and grilled kebabs and lamb chops are simply delightful. Now let's talk about the language barrier. The official language here is Arabic, but don't worry, English is widely spoken, especially in places like malls, offices, and restaurants. Still, learning a few Arabic phrases can make a big difference. For example, shukran means thank you, marhaba means hello, afwan means you're welcome. I'll admit Arabic isn't easy. I remember the first time I tried to say habibti, which means my dear to a lady. It came out sounding completely wrong. My Qatari office mate just giggled. It's okay to make mistakes. The locals really appreciate it when you try. Another thing to expect is getting used to local customs. Qatari society is more conservative compared to what many of us are used to, and there are certain do's and don'ts. For example, it's customary to greet people warmly, but for women, avoid extending your hand for a handshake unless the other person initiates. I learned this the awkward way in my first week. I offered my hand to my male boss, but he didn't accept it. Lesson learned. Qataris are known for their warm hospitality and are considered some of the friendliest among their neighboring countries. However, taking photos with them can be challenging, as many, especially women, prefer to maintain their privacy. It's important to be discreet or ask for permission first before taking any photographs or videos. You'll also notice that weekends here are on Friday and Saturday instead of Saturday and Sunday. So don't be surprised when everyone says, "Thank God it's Friday" on a Thursday. One of the best ways to make your first month easier is to connect with others. Join expat groups. There are plenty of communities here, whether you're from Asia, Europe, Africa, or anywhere else. I remember when I arrived, I joined a church group of various nationalities and immediately got tips on where to buy groceries, where to apply for work, find good bargains, and even where to find cultural events that made me feel more at home. Connecting with people who share similar experiences will make adjusting so much easier, and soon enough, Qatar will start to feel like home. So there you have it, what to expect during your first month in Qatar. It will be a blend of new sights, unique experiences, and perhaps a few surprises along the way. But trust me, it's all worth it. The key is to keep an open mind, be respectful, and never hesitate to ask for help when needed. By the way, for emergencies, dial 999, and if you need contact information, you can send an SMS to 180 to access the yellow pages. I think that's it for now. If you found this blog helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what were your first impressions of Qatar. Any funny or surprising experiences perhaps? I'd love to hear about them. And of course, I'll see you next week as we explore housing options in Qatar, how to find the best place to call home. Before I say goodbye, always remember that you have a very loving Heavenly Father and you can always count on Him. And this is why life is beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next episode. Blessings!